Thought I'd record this part of the process because it's quite funny. I can't remember which way things go and if like how I did this last week. So that's fun. Because I'm sat here like I know the phone, like, I know the part of my phone case went on there, like went on my table, and it was fine there. And I'm like, okay, there we go. But I'm like, where did the things go that I hold it with? Like, where did the Switch holder go? Where did the Roku remote go that I use? That is the one use I've found for it now. Because I stopped using my Roku like when I got New Japan World instead. Because that was mostly what I used it for, New Japan. And now I could probably use it again if I figure out how to get it. So anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day to you all. Who is it? Is Thomas Graham. He's back again, Trading Card Thomas, and we're once again chilling out and opening the other Elite Trainer box. This is the fun thing about being able to have more money than just pocket money. I'm not saying I'm developing a problem or anything. Yeah, I'm not. I'm trying to not, and I hopefully won't, because it will just mostly be Elite Trainer boxes that I open, because I enjoy a good old Elite Trainer box. Let me grab my keys here. For those wondering, by the way, yeah. Now, this year, if I'm still doing stuff like this until then, so I have both of the bloody keychains they made for the advent calendars, because I got both the advent calendars 2 years in a row. If I got it, yeah, I think I said last time I wanted to do like a supercut of all the Elite Trainer not the Elite Trainer boxes, all the advent calendar packs. So luckily as well, to do another tangent inside a tangent, I just realised, oh yeah, the shrink wrap. I can just literally just like peel it off from the part where the booklet is. And what's fun about this is we know all this stuff already. So it's literally a point of just being like, oh, what's this like compared to the last one? So yeah. First things first. You saw the sleeve already. You know what's inside the sleeve after last week, so I'll just drop that on the floor there. Booklet looks different this time, of course. I'll chuck that on the floor as well. We've got the actual box itself, which I believe you'll know from last week. The details are all the same on the back, I'm guessing. I think we might have a different card if they done it differently. I can look at it right now, and I'm believing they might have, because it was a scream tell last week. So let's get this bloody thing open. Let's be elite, like it's AW, and let's open a trainer box like it's Nike or the Adidas. Let's say Adidas. What am I, Childish Gambino? Got the tokens again. Got the cool new dividers now with Valiant something on it. Armed Valiant. I've forgotten what the name is, sorry. I've just got back from a driving lesson, so my mind's a bit frazzled. We've got Iron Bundle. We'll go into one for this. Okay, we're not going to go into one at all. So that's Delibird's future form. So you ever wonder what Santa looks like in the future? That's what he looks like. We have the Iron Valiant sleeves. I forgot what the name is. I need to get my binder real quick just so I can remember. Because you know what's lucky is we packed this boy last week. We packed this Pokemon last week. Iron Valiant, there we go. Got it the second time round. We love to see it. We also have, of course, who would have guessed? Oh my god, a code card. And energy cards. Shout out to Ethan again for the fighting type energy. Yes, we do have more stuff actually. We've got dice. That was a character in Yu-Gi-Oh? Something? Yeah, a character in something. But yeah, let's put this little box sleeveless back on. Don't know why I said sleeveless. And we'll do the same. We'll do the same thing we did last week. We'll put up a sleeve of terrestrialized Garchomp. We'll put up a sleeve, a pack of Iron Valiant. We'll put up a sleeve of Iron Moon. I've forgotten what they're called. And Armorage. That's what they're called. And we'll get into a pack which has this cover right here of terrestrialized Garchomp. We got 9 packs. As we had last week, this is a lot more rushed, it feels like, but hopefully not as rushed. or we can still chill out. I'm going to take a deep breath because I've realised I'm kind of sweating. I'm not sweating, but I'm panicking. Right, so the codes don't matter, but the back card does. Well, that's a bit weird. There was like a little chip of paper on it or something, but it's a metal energy. Shoutouts to, I don't know, freaking System of a Down. And shoutouts to a Steel-type Pokemon Jirachi, Nuckley, Porygon 2. I'm going to move this over here because, yeah, it's not going to work if it's just up there. And also keep the Armage there. Porygon 2. I already said that. Parasol Lady. Medical Energy. Steamy. Gliscor. Ferroseed and Reverse Jirachi. I forgot that happens. And a Skeledirge EX, which evolves from Crocolaw. They're terrestrialized, so they're a fire type who's become metal type, steel type. Let's open the sleeves! Oh my god, let's open the sleeves! Because I could use the ones from last week, but who wants to do that? Let's make this fun and interesting. Let's use the new stuff we have. I should probably actually open that as well, the Iron Bundle. But I'm going to go through the actual card itself in a second, once I've sleeved it up. Because these sleeves feel a lot more heavy duty than the ones you used to get. And I still can't comment on if that's true or not, because I didn't research it, because it's Pokemon, I'm collecting Pokemon cards. So, once during your turn, you may discard a basic fire energy from this Pokemon in order to use this ability. During this turn, the attacks used by your Pokemon do 60 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. And then you have Luster Burn. This attacks damage is in effect by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. So, I'm guessing that might be like if they have an ability that says, hey, this can't be attacked by this type of by EX Pokemon. Which is something so annoying when you're playing with a bunch of EX Pokemon. You're like, can't I just use my thing here? If you've got like a really expensive card, and it just gets neutralized because they have an ability on like a 10 pence thing. Man. It is very weird having like hollows in every pack, you know? Like it feels like a bit of a cop-out, but it's not. So we've got the code card coming off. Once again, they're upside down, this energy card. Fighting energy. Already gave a shout out. What one does it need? Doublade. I'll go with that. Surskit, I never learned how to say his name. Flamigo, Magby, Ancient Booster. I know I said American Booster. Ancient Booster, Energy Capsule. That's an ancient card. Orthworm, Professor Toro's Scenario. Don't know who that guy is, but he's from the future apparently. Yamask, Apom, and a Porygon Z. Or a Porygon Z. Damn. See, I think it's Z, right? Because in Inazuma 11, when they do the move Triangle Z, they call it Triangle Z. They don't call it Triangle Z. So I'm calling it Porygon Z. What are you going to do about that? Pokemon fans who call it Porygon Z. A Grass Energy. Octillery. Golbat. I probably should go through what pack cards these are. Larry. Yamask. Absol. Simisage. Talk a lot about that. Buddy, come on. Hey, it's Norman again. It's my boy, Palkia. There he is. Horsey and a Milotic. Or Milotic. I've always called it Milotic. Got an Armorage pack up next. Armorage. It is pronounced a certain way. And because I have not played the new games, I will never learn to do this. We've got a Pokemon Presents coming up soon, by the way. If they release any remakes of any sort, expect videos to kind of increase as the year goes by. And when the sets for those remakes come out, just expect me to be on it. Like a carb on it. That's energy again. Shout out to Snoop Dogg on that one. We have a Porygon. I put them in the hollow pile. Oricorio. Toad's cool. Love that guy. Vanillite. Mienshao. Don't see that many times. Rika. Gorgeist. Gibble. Knackley and a Garganackle. So they come from the second evolution of that, which I don't think I've actually seen yet, really. Knuckle Stack. I think I've heard the name, so I think we've packed them before. We're on pack number 5 now. It is a terrestrialized Garchomp, which we'll go into after this, because why the hell not? Actually, no, we'll go into the Amirage, because that's the one that's kind of close enough where it makes sense, I think, to go into that one. Just got a stack of basically rubbish just lining up there. We have a electric type energy. Shout out to electric guitars. They're pretty cool. Surskit. Whismer. Flamigo. Porygon. Orthworm. Toad's Cruel. Love that guy. Screamtail. We got a cool version of that last week, and I think it said the same thing when I packed them there. Dottler. Octillery and a Morpeko. We got this guy last week as well. Man, I'm building up play sets here. If only this was Yu-Gi-Oh! And I needed just one more card, not 2 more cards. It's alright, it's alright. Okay. We're going into the packs that I had laid out first now. We've got a Tinker-Tink, Tandem-Mouse. That's because parents are home and there's motion at the front door. Dwebble, Whismer, Countercatcher, Absol. Should be more hype over that guy. I should be more hyped. Masquerain, Loudred, Luxurious Cape and Yveltal, my boy. I forgot to take the energy. Fire. Shout outs to Denzel Curry. He's pretty fire. I like this game that I've made myself, just finding something to do with that. We're about halfway through the time, well, we're nearly half the time that I have taken last week to make this unboxing happen. Anyway, next pack, we've got the Moontail thing. I forgot the name. Grass. Snoop, you get a second shout out. Why not? I know Ethan didn't. We'll shout him anyway at one point. Flittle. I'm confident one of these two will have a fighting energy. Trubbish. Gimmighoul. Wiglet. Tinkerton. Durant. Shout outs to Kevin. Earthen Vessel. Nimble. Toadstool and a Tapu Koko EX. Let's go. I'll sleeve this up because I like Tapu Koko. You know, I think Gen 7, right? I think I made a podcast episode that never came out for the grey area where we were talking about how Gen 7 wasn't good. And in all fairness, it wasn't that good. Yeah. But I did like the Tapus and all that. Okay, so we got Vengeful Shock. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out last... Okay, that's just Vengeance then. 90 more damage and your opponent's now paralyzed. So, yeah, that's just like Vengeance, but better. Like WWE Backlash, or WWE Armageddon, or any other pay-per-view that isn't Vengeance. Extreme Current, discard an energy from this Pokemon. That's not bad for 180 damage. 3 energies, yeah. I kind of take the guesses on how much damage a Pokemon should do is, for me, it's a point of how much energy it costs, yeah. So, with a one energy attack, I think the thing that most people look for in like a good Pokemon to have one energy with is if they do 60 damage or more. Yeah. So there was Alone the Raticate, which could do 60 for no energy at one point, which was mental because all they needed was a tool card. So yeah, we got the energy. For some reason, yeah, all these like energies, I don't know. Ethan plays video games. They run on electricity. There we go. Shout out to you, Ethan. Knackley. But yeah, like for some reason, I'm just gonna talk over this one. Like, what was I just saying? What was I saying? Yeah, for some reason, like, I think it's just we kind of base how good the 1 damage attacks are on or 1 energy attacks on how much damage they do. Well, trio. Techno Raid, I haven't seen this one before. Can only use this card if you discard another card from your hand. So you rate up with the 2 feature Pokemon, reveal them, put them in your hand, and then... Okay, so, like... Okay, I guess none of those 2 work. Steenie. Shouts to Kevin Steen. And a Lipod. And a Galissapod. Got it last week as well. I think we're getting a lot of cards we got last week. That's fine, because, you know, it's always nice getting more than one version of a card, because, you know, cards. Innit? And we go on to the last one. The last one. I would say the last Transfer of Glory, but unlike most pack openings I've done, or some pack openings I've done, Dark Energy. Shoutouts to Batman. Yeah. You'll get them one day. Vanillish. Yeah, like, it's not like a point of, like, both these times I've actually got, like, ultra rares, like 2 ultra rares, I think, last week, and 2 ultra rares today. Crocalaw and Beepon. Snorlax Storm, got that last week. Still don't know what it does. Tinkertink. Winpod, and an Espathra. How the hell do you say that name? Yeah. Anyway. That was a bit of fun, wasn't it? A lot less time, about a third of the time less than last week. I'm going to actually sleeve up this card here because this is a cool little card to have. I like how they've actually started giving cards in the actual thing itself because, yeah, you could have days where, like, I think the biggest example of me getting disappointed by a box was Mega Metagross EX, where I got nothing. Like, straight up diddly squat. And I was like, I've just paid, well, I didn't pay for it because it was a Christmas gift, but that cost like 50 quid, 60 quid or something. And I'm like, I've got nothing out of the packs. And I'm like, yeah, that's a point on gambling. Yeah. But also it's like having the feeling that there's kind of like guaranteed stuff now is quite nice. Like I felt like because like last week there was 2, this week there's 2, and I'm guessing anything in between. It's like booster box, but like you can do like, when like we had like it was Sun and Moon, I swear it was Sun and Moon, where we had pack counting become a thing. Or people would count the packs and be like, okay, this one's got something in it, this one has something in it, this one has something in it. And that was like a big thing for a while of like, why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? But yeah, anyway, let's take a look at what we got in terms of the cool stuff. So we'll go through the holos first, because the holos, they don't matter necessarily, but they're pretty cool to get. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna pick up these cards here and make sure they're all in a nice little stack. So when they go in that box there, it's not too annoying. Right. Holo rares first. Which, yeah, as I realised last week, they come in every pack. Espathra, Galissapod, Yveltal, Crosscut. It's just Molpico. You've had better cards of Yveltal before. Garganackle, and Milotic, and a Porygon Z. Porygon Z. I went through a whole tangent talking about why I think it's called Porygon Z, only to not call it Porygon Z. Are you kidding me? And then in order of when we got them, we have an Iron Bundle full art card. That's promo. A Skeledirge EX. Got to say that. And a Tapu Koko EX. So that's quite a nice little thing. We'll just lay them on the back here. Lay them on the back if we can. If we can. We cannot. Which I think means that it's about time I stop the video. So, hope you've had fun. As always, you're going to see the next time I upload, which could be soon. Depends if I find another Elite Trainer box on sale, because this one was on sale. This was on sale for like £33, and I was like, damn, that's like 9 packs for £33. That's about the going rate. That's always, let me just go into that quick. That's always massively confused me, the going rate of packs. Because now it feels like it's about £3.50. When I started this channel, it was like £2.50. On Chaos cards, it was online, it was £2.50 for a pack, basically. And now it's like £4. And I'm putting that down to inflation, but also like Logan Paul, Randolph, those guys who kind of made it. They didn't demonize it. It wasn't demonizing at all, because that's not what demonizing is. But it was more like popularizing to an unhealthy extent, where it was unhealthy in the way of like how much people like Pokemon cards and how popular they got. Where it's like you can't afford anything at this point. But luckily, I could afford this. Imagine I bloody started this channel like now, and I was still a kid. I couldn't afford anything. Yeah. Hopefully I have next up, depending on what happens in terms of buying cards. I think next up, if I want to peel the curtain back a bit, I'm just considering right now, and it's a bit weird because you're watching somebody who's behind the camera considering his purchases next, and I'm thinking like if I don't go, I'm gonna pre-order that the Elite Trainer box for the next set that's coming out because it's got Tyranitar's Future Form in it and Entei, which that's a bloody bad word, Thomas. Shouldn't be talking about that on here. It's YouTube and your videos aren't for kids, but still. That's probably going to be one of the guarantees. But in between then, I might look at those tins with the Donphan Pokemon on them. Because I know there's Donphans on the tins, and Donphan is one of my favourite Pokemon. So if they made a Gen 2 remake, I'm looking for Donphan. But if not, I'm also looking for an Octal. There's a lot of stuff in that gen that I look for. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, comment if there's anything that you think is worth unboxing. I'd say beside a booster box, because that's quite a lot of money for the moment. Maybe later in the year, though. Maybe later in the year. People don't know what's going on, but maybe later in the year. I don't know if you heard that. Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, at the moment it's more like if you've got tins that are like quite cool and like you want to suggest them to me, any boxes that are quite cool. Even stuff like looking at battle decks, because they're quite cool. I don't play the game anymore, but like a battle deck could be cool if like I want to go onto the TCGO at all. I haven't gone on the TCGO in a while, so I might do a stream of that soon and just open up a bunch of the packs I have, if I haven't opened them yet. So yeah. Anyway, that'll be about it for today. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, evening, whatever you're at, wherever you're at during the day, and wherever you are. I've been Thomas Graham, also known as Trading or Thomas, also known as Greyhound. To some, I'm known as that guy, but to you, I'm saying goodbye. Bars. And that's probably where I should end off on that cringy outro. So I'll see you guys when I see you guys, which will be next time. Bye.